do say, okay, so I learned from a non-Jewish person that it's like a thing that Jewish women are known that they like to suck, and I've never heard that. Is that a thing?
Okay, so we got Holly Treats here, a new episode of OnlyStans. Very, very excited to have you here. You're coming in from LA. Long
yes,
trip.
I am.
Much appreciated.
Much
here with your pal Bella. And where are you from? Let's just start with that. I always like to start with where are you from. I feel like that's the perfect opening when you meet somebody new. Where are they from?
I am originally from Chicago, and then I moved to Orange County when I was 10 and kind of started my California life.
You go back to Chicago a lot?
I actually haven't at all since we moved. Yeah.
I'm on record that Chicago is the best food city in the country. That makes me sad. You should go back.
It is. It's some of the best food and drinking. It's just like bitterly cold.
Yeah, I was actually watching you possibly watch The Bear. Did you watch The Bear?
No.
I saw you have a lot of cooking stuff on your Instagram, so you should watch The Bear. It's a great new show on FX. It's fantastic. It's about a Chicago Italian beef stand. Great show. It's a scripted show. It's awesome. She's giving thumbs up.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Oh, is it with that guy from Shameless?
Yes, Jeremy Allen.
Oh, I have such a big crush on him.
But it was absolutely a fantastic show.
Yeah.
And I was watching one of the press things last night, one of his press interviews, and he said there's just like a vibe about Chicago, and there really is. It's just a good fucking homey, just a good camaraderie in Chicago.
We care about our fellow humans in Chicago.
You do. I love Chicago. But anyway. We'll stop.
It's not like that in California, though.
Fuck California.
It is not like that at all.
I was in Newport Beach last week.
Oh, you poor thing.
Fuck yeah. Why? I kind of like Newport.
I mean, it's great to visit.
I went to Buddha's Favorite Sushi in Newport.
That's actually really good. I've been to that spot
great.
a lot.
They told us 45-minute wait. They made us wait an hour and a half, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was tasty.
Right on the dock.
Right on the dock. Right on the dock next to there was another place that we had a drinks at before.
The Cannery.
Nice. No.
Was it like a bigger place?
It was like something market. I don't know. It was really right
A's Market?
It wasn't market. I don't know. It was something fishy. They had a 65-pound lobster tail from 1972 in there, which is kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
I enjoyed that. But anyway, this is an OnlyFans show.
Yes.
Talk about OnlyFans.
Okay.
We only got 39 minutes.
We'll eat later. Don't worry. I'm starving.
How long have you been in the OnlyFans game for?
I started doing premium Snapchat actually in 2016, and that's pretty much when OnlyFans was like just sort of coming up. Mm-hmm. And I switched over to OnlyFans, and it's been quite the party ever since.
How'd you decide to get into the premium Snap game? Was there not many people we have on the show that were doing the premium Snap?
So I was actually doing marketing for really menial marketing jobs, like right out of college, like making no money. And so we'd meet influencers from time to time, but people weren't doing like the content hustle yet. It was more just like fashion girls. And then out of nowhere, I met this premium Snapchat girl, and I was like, so how much money do you make? And like, how do you make money? Like, what exactly. And she was like $20,000. And at the time, that was kind of like 40 was like the market cap, like the biggest girl, because a lot of people came on during the pandemic and stuff like that. So at the time, if you heard a girl was making 40, that was like, oh my God, I've like never heard of someone doing that.
And when you say 40, you mean 40 a month?
40 a month, yeah. And so, obviously,
I've learned doing
yeah.
the show. It's all based off.
This is internet money.
Yeah. Every month.
And so I was like, okay. I mean, like, I'm not that like at the time. I didn't know I was like cute, and I was kind of just like.
Are you ugly at the time?
I don't think I was ugly. Like, I always got in trouble at the office. Like, I always got reprimanded, but I was like an office person, like a marketing person. You know what I mean?
For the record, I'm totally kidding. You're a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
You're just one of those scumbags that are like, oh yeah, I wasn't hot at the time, and you were probably really hot. You're like kind of like the
probably
the girl in school that always gets straight A's, takes a test, then it's like, oh my God, that test was so hard, complaining afterwards, and then gets an A+.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get from you.
That's my vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so I heard her saying that, and I was like, I don't know, but I mean, I feel like she looks like a normal person. So if she can do that, like, she's pretty, but if she does look like a human being in real life, you know, if that makes sense. And
so what would you say is the craziest subscriber request you've had / the craziest thing you've done for a subscriber queen? Okay, so my all-time craziest experience, this guy was a subscriber and I didn't know. And I was taking an Uber one day, and as we're driving, this guy's like kind of like a normal dude. I would say like he's 25 years old, like doesn't look very, like I wasn't scared of him in any way. And he stops the car on the street in LA and goes, "I'm so sorry, mistress." And I was like, had never had anyone say shit like this to me before, right? And he's like, "Excuse me, mistress, but I follow your content online and I recognize you. And I was wondering if it would be okay with you if I worshiped your feet right here in my Uber." And I was...
was just like, okay, what does that like mean? Because like I was kind of one of those girls that was like, okay, I'll let the fans teach me what JOI means, what foot worship means. Like I don't know what this. Like I'll be like, what does this mean? And then, but I didn't have the opportunity to like Google right then, so I was just kind of like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, I would like to give you a foot massage, and I'd like to suck on your toes.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
How much was it?
He ended up tipping me like I want to say $300 on OnlyFans.
In the back of a cab?
No. Like it's like as the car ride. Like I was honestly so stunned. I probably should have been like on more.
300 sounds kind of light.
It was super light, but I was just like, whatever. I'm not getting naked, and he's just like, it's like, whatever.
So what did he do? Fill me in on the process.
No, he just took off my shoes, like from the front seat. So he's staying in the front seat. I'm staying in the back seat. I just like handed over my foot like this, right? And he just like takes off my toe like I'm Cinderella or something, and is like caressing it so much. And then he just starts like sucking on my toes, and he's like, "Is this okay with you?" Like, and I'm just like,
sounds like a respectful king.
It was, but it was at the same time extremely like I guess I'm just gonna go with this right now. But he was really sweet.
For $300, why not?
Why not? Right? Like I didn't get naked. I didn't like. Who cares, right?
Fuck yeah, dog.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That's a. We've never had a spur of the moment subscriber request before.
Hot, though. That's hot. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then he started being super generous on the platform. He was like, "Do you want me to manage your Twitter for you? Do you want me like all these like I was like, you know what? You are a good human being." Yeah.
You also another thing you DM'd recently was sorry, actually on your wall. I think I'm ready to give my first happy ending massage. You doing happy ending massages?
Okay, so there's a story to this.
Let's hear it.
So I learned how big of a world the massage thing is.
So you know how we just interviewed with Bella, and Bella, everyone said I'm not a strip club guy. Everyone at work, there's a running joke that I'm also not a rub and tug guy. Well, I'm really not. I'm not a rub and tug guy.
You just go often.
I haven't gone in 5 years, but unless it's in Canada, then I have gone. But outside of that, I'm not a big rub and tug guy, but I have been to a few. So what's your rub and tug story? Please fill me in.
Okay, so my rub and tug story is that a guy that I'm seeing likes to get massages, and I was just kind of like, yeah, like
those types of massages?
full type.
He doesn't?
Like he doesn't do it. He likes to go and receive them. And I've never seen it before in real life. In fact, one time I accidentally went to a rub and tug place in Florida trying to get a real massage and got turned away angrily. So I've never actually been able to do it. And so finally I found like an underground network of masseuses, and they allowed me to watch it. And I was just like, okay, cool. So now I want to get a milking table really bad, but they're super overpriced. And I literally just want it for like my own sexual pleasure and for OnlyFans.
So are you saying you're getting off on giving guys happy ending massages?
Yeah, like especially from like, have you seen what a milking table is?
No.
Okay, so it's a massage table basically with a hole cut in, but it's fully upholstered, so it's soft. It's not like a hard hole.
So is it like a dick hole per se?
Yeah, it's like a dick hole, and so you can go under the table, like. And
okay, so then the
like,
dick hole would be here.
Yeah, no, the dick is coming from above, you're beneath milking it. Yeah. And so, but however, normal massage tables are like $150 on Amazon, and milking tables are $450. And I'm sorry, just to get a hole in the center of a massage table, I don't think that's worth like $300.
So you're like saying you would literally be milking a dick per se.
A dick,
like
yeah.
It's a cow.
Like it's a cow, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But finding this table, so if anyone has like a shop of any kind, like hit me up on OnlyFans, because I want to buy a normal massage table and just turn it into a milking table.
And have you're just into the happy endings now?
I feel like it's a phase I'm having. I also went on like a sex swing phase, and it was a really expensive rabbit hole.
Do you ever trade anything else for OnlyFans content?
No, I don't.
Just that.
That. I mean, I definitely. I have some ideas.
What are the ideas? Fill me in. That's what you're here for.
That's what I'm here for. So last year I went to this like swinger island place and fully participated for the first time ever. And I really want to figure out how to like arrange that for content, because it's like it was with people who like don't do OnlyFans, right? These were just normal like
These are
swingers.
Legit
These
swingers.
were just like off the grid pro
pros.
swingers. Yeah.
I'm gonna need to hear more about Swinger Island. You're gonna have to fill me
I
in
will
on
tell you
that.
all about
So
Swinger
please
Island.
fill me in.
Yeah. So anyway, so I did that, but then what was so hard? It was kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't use any of this. Any of these like hood rat videos and stuff that we're like taking because they're not OnlyFans people.
They let you film though?
I mean, we took some pictures with like, oh, we made this new friends, but we really weren't
Can
like.
you fill me more on what happened at Swingers Island? So how'd you get to Swinger Island? Where was Swinger Island?
Okay, so Swinger Island is in Cancun, Mexico, and there's actually like a number of topless or nude resorts that are kind of like hush hush wink wink swinger islands, but this one fully advertises themselves as.
So how many couples are we talking?
I would say that there were probably 250 people at this resort. And obviously some are not who you want to fuck and some are. But what was super cool about this experience is learning how to literally just be like, hey, yes, no. Like,
And how many sexes did you do?
a lot. Like the first night I went balls to the wall and like fucked 8 people.
8
And this is like 4 dudes and like their wives.
Now, does the guy you're there with have to partake in everything too?
Yeah.
Swinger Island, man.
Swinger Island was dope. I actually want to arrange just to go and show people what it is. Because you can just be naked and watch people there if you don't want to actually like.
Is that PC though?
What?
That's PC?
Yeah, no, a lot of people. There was this one actually fabulous woman from the Midwest who had one of the biggest diamond rings I've ever seen.
My
like
queen.
Like this lady, she was like probably like 50 plus, a little bit around 50, and was just the hottest MILF I've ever seen. Perfect boobs. And she was just like, yeah, I just like to come and watch. It's just super fun to get away from everything. And I was just like, you're awesome. And she's just like there naked, like letting people like gaze upon her, you know?
Was she hot?
Yeah.
Did you drive on the?
I didn't get her. No, she doesn't participate. She just goes and has fun. Yeah.
So I actually saw a TikTok about Swinger Island from you, and you said there you had a live riding performance at Swinger Island. What does a live riding performance at Swinger Island entail?
So actually, that was not at Swinger Island. That was at a swinger party in Vegas, and they had this machine, like a
Like a Howard Stern Sibian?
It wasn't the kind the dick moves, it just vibrates and you sit on
that
it.
was the Howard Stern Sibian.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So it was that, and I was like, I don't have this thing, and I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be around this machine is, and the lighting's really good, and there's a stage and you can hear people's voices. I just need to do this right now.
In front of how many people?
There were like 15 people.
You just popped off.
I just popped off. Yeah. I started out slow, like I was a little bit like, you know, like it's like I don't know any of these people, and I don't drink, so this is just like me and my courage.
So one of the first things I saw when I googled Holly Treats is that you're too hot for Tinder, apparently.
Yeah, I had a really failed attempt at doing online dating just because by the time I decided to set up my profiles, I already had like a social media following. Mm-hmm. And I think I already had like a pretty strong like catfish population of me on the internet. And so it's like the second I made the account, people were just probably like, oh, I've seen this girl before, whatever the story was. And it was just like immediate takedown.
So you're not actually too hot for Tinder. You're just too popular for Tinder.
I mean, I don't know. I was talking to this one guy because I was planning on going to Australia. So I was actually trying to like, you know, work something out. And he was like really mean. Like he was just like, oh, there's no way you're real. Like, why are you hitting me up from where you are? And I think he was just like, I hate this girl. Like,
damn, like
yeah. And I'm just, yeah.
So what's your dating history like? You single? What's your deal?
So I am having fun right now. Yeah. And I was in a relationship for 7 years and got out, and I've been kind of seeing a new person.
You've been kind of seeing a new person.
Yes.
So you're talking.
Yeah. It's more than talking.
So are you boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah.
Have you said this on a podcast?
No.
Yet? So you want me to cut this?
It's complicated shit.
Seriously?
It's some real complicated shit, yeah.
What's the problem? Maybe you're a relationship coach right now.
You know, I just feel like I feel like the goal is to date influencers and not to date me.
Not to date who?
Not to necessarily date me, but the goal is dating influencers. And that's fine because I there's benefits, right? But like, I'm kind of like, okay.
So you think this guy's dating you because you're an influencer, not because you're you?
Yeah. Or I think he's unsure about who he is, which makes him unsure about what he wants.
So we're doing relationship advice right now. I didn't realize that. So that's why you're hesitant.
Really?
That's why you're hesitant to be official boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
He doesn't think you love him. He loves you for you.
Yeah.
Damn. What are the red flags so far?
Everything. Oh my God, there's too many.
Fill me in.
There's more than 20 minutes worth of red flags.
Let's film. Give me 3.
Okay. First one, caught him doing some shit. I'm not gonna go into.
You already caught him cheating on you?
Well, we've been seeing each other for like a year, and then
a year?
Yeah.
Make a decision.
Truer words have never been spoken.
A year?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be like a month.
No.
So in that year you've caught him cheating on? This guy's gonna fucking. I'm breaking bro code right now so hard. I'm so sorry. So he caught you cheating on. You caught him cheating on you already.
I caught him sexting someone else.
Bonk. What else?
Yeah.
2 other red flags.
2 other red flags is that I feel like how busy I am with content is a threat.
Why is that?
I end up feeling like this job is like I have to pick the job or the relationship a lot.
Oh, is he like a jealous type? Does he get angry over the OnlyFans stuff?
No, not even with that. Just with like the time management.
Okay. So
yeah.
Does he get mad if you're doing like do you do the boy girl stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Does he get mad at that?
No, because he's mainly the one doing it with me. Yeah.
Oh, then that's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but he doesn't like how much time it takes. Because I run my own stuff, so it's like I'm fully like.
What's like the third red flag?
The third red flag is that we went to Swingers Island for our second date.
That was the first date, bro.
Yeah, that was the first real date. Actually,
A year into this, you got to decide something.
Well, it's super fun, and there's obviously like redeeming qualities. Like he's super great and like is super helpful with a lot of stuff, and he gets it, and he's cute, and there's a lot of fun things. But it's just there's a lot of interesting things there, and he was also. I'm continuing the legacy a little bit because Monica was first.
Wait, did you guys ever do sex, or he was just your strip club client? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening?
Well, you know.
Monica arranged things for him and was present there, but wasn't necessarily the one doing.
This guy's very interesting. I like this guy.
No, he is. He's got a little sparkle to him.
All right, let's move on. Yeah. I feel like I'm blowing this guy up.
Sparkling personality.
I'm for the fellas. I feel bad right now, but let's move on. So you're a big cooking person. You got a lot of food on your Instagram. A lot of food stories. What's your favorite? Give me your last favorite dish you've eaten recently out.
My least favorite?
Your last favorite dish you've eaten recently.
Oh, my last favorite. So we just had clam pasta last night here at this little Italian restaurant. Like it was a little hole in the wall, and it was so good.
Called what? You know?
I think it was called Emilio.
Emilio Bellato?
Yeah.
No, Tony's.
Trust me on this.
Oh, okay.
Get your Italian names right.
Yeah, we want to shout out.
How about LA? What's your best LA food?
My favorite place in LA is probably all of the sushi.
Okay. Have you ever had Korean barbecue in LA?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I went to Quarters recently. That was insanely good.
Yeah, Quarters is really good. I actually was supposed to go to Quarters and their line was too long.
Yeah, because they don't take reservations.
They don't. No, you just have to show up.
I waited like 45 minutes when I went. It was fucking worth
Yeah,
it,
you have
though.
to fully commit.
Good.
There's this one place, I can't pronounce the name. It's like three-letter words, but it's also like that. And it's like $20 all you can eat K barbecue. And it's amazing.
What does blessing an unmarried man at a wedding mean?
What do you think it means?
You fucking unmarried guys at weddings?
Or blowjobs.
You're blowing guys at weddings?
It didn't actually happen, but I was prepared.
You should have done it.
Yeah.
That sounds great. I got an influx of weddings coming next year.
Do you want to be my wedding date?
Can you be my wedding date?
Do you want me to be your wingman, or do you want me to like bless you?
I mean, the easy answer would be to bless you.
Okay.
But you can't really bring a wingman to a wedding. That would mean I would need a +3. So tell me this. I want your guys' opinion on what I should do about this.
Yeah.
So actually, literally last night, my best friend for about 20 years asked me to be his best man last night.
Did you say yes?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Gave me the whole thing. Now the question is, do I take the +1 or do I go solo as the best man?
You go solo. Or you take a guy with you. Guy friend.
I'll take
Or you take a girl who is literally a homie and will bring girls to you.
Also, he's my best friend, so all my friends are going to be there.
You can't take a girl. You're not
I feel like I
fuck.
should take a girl.
Yeah, but you'll never fuck.
How not? If the best man's bringing you as the date, that's kind of like...
Yeah, also, you shouldn't if you're the best man because you're not going to be able to hang out with your date the entire time.
That's what the fiance told me. She was like, just so you know, you're going to be doing best man stuff all day.
Yeah, it's not fun if you're in the wedding party to bring a date.
My advice to you would be...
Wait, can you come over here and tell this in the mic for a second?
Okay, so bring a really...
Mike,
come.
Mike.
Okay, sorry. So I have
So
this-
what's your official wedding advice as the best
My
man?
official wedding advice. Okay, so when you go to a wedding, bring a really, really hot +1. Because women are horny at weddings. And if you bring a really hot date, the girls know you're worthy.
No, it's true. It lets them know, like, hey, this guy's got something.
Yeah.
But then if it works out, then what do I do with the friggin' girl that I brought originally?
But bring a girl who knows that you're trying to meet girls at this wedding, and it is in on your plan with you, and is like down for the cause.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This sounds like a horrible idea.
It's a great.
No,
idea.
I've never heard of
idea.
someone
Yeah.
doing this.
It is great. Or you put a ring on. You put a ring on.
No, that's a bad idea.
No, that's a good idea.
I can't believe you just told me to bring a wing woman to a wedding.
Well, you need
Bring a girl who will come and be like, hey, I don't know if you know who this guy is, but he's got a really big dick, and you should fuck
But
him.
also, why would she?
Like,
Why would she want to come if that was the case?
I would love to come because I'm your. I would be your wingman. That
I would
sounds
rub
fun.
those bitches in.
I need a reason to come back to New York.
Yeah.
It's on Long Island next November.
Call me Hitch.
Yeah.
If you want to come,
I got
Just
you,
take
babe.
her with.
I don't know.
She'll
I
get
think
you
that's a
laid.
crazy idea, but we'll consider it.
I'm good at this.
Winding down here, let's do a beautiful segment called "Would You Rather," presented by Wood.
Ooh.
It is a Barstool Sports brand.
Love
Nice
it.
hygiene thing. We got shampoo, we got face masks, we got everything on there. That shampoo, you don't have to put any shampoo on right now. Obviously,
It smells
great
really
though.
good.
So we're gonna just do a few would you rather questions.
Okay.
Easy stuff. Would you rather only be on top or only on bottom for the rest of your life?
I would pick bottom. I
Everyone's
just like
picking bottom
getting
these days.
I love getting.
Just manhandled.
on, yeah,
Just manhandled.
I don't like being in charge in bed.
Would you rather date a guy who's ugly and rich or hot and poor?
Ugly and rich. I'm an asshole.
There we go. Give me some. Wait, no. See, I don't know what's worse. Say you rather ugly and rich or the hot and the poor.
Well,
There's not really a good or bad
you
answer.
Feel insecure.
So do you care about a guy being rich? You need a rich guy?
I mean, I just rather have, if I have to pick between emotional security and life security, and I have to pick between a guy who's going to sabotage my emotional security and not provide the life part, or a guy who will provide the life security. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like you have to like weigh your thing. You know what I mean? And so if it's like a super hot guy that's going to treat you like shit, then is that really that great?
It's fair.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a guy that's rich and I'm sorry. Would you rather have a guy who's less too long in bed or less too short?
I would say last too short because it hurts after a while.
It's fair.
Yeah. But I can also put in work for sure.
Go off, my queen. Put in that work, queen.
I've got some warrior moves.
Oh, you got some pro moves. What are they?
I don't like being on top, but I can dominate on top.
What's like a pro move that you have?
Okay, so I have this move where you're sitting basically like this.
In a chair like this?
Yeah, no, on a bed, like sitting
On a bed.
in a chair, whatever. And
Okay.
then one leg up, one leg like this, and your leg kind of. I don't know.
Okay.
And then I like hand on the back, kind of.
Okay.
So it's like reverse.
Sounds
humping.
interesting.
Yeah, but it I don't know. I just discovered it on accident.
I'm happy you did.
It was
Seems like
great.
it gets the job done.
No, it was really good. But now I have to figure out. And now I
do
have to
look
figure
great
out how
doing
to film it. But it's definitely like Daenerys Targaryen vibes.
I'll film it for you.
Yeah, you should.
Would you rather a guy with a 0 body count or 1,000 body count?
1,000. I can't be the more experienced one.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a problem for you.
What is it a problem or is it a good thing?
But I'm saying, what if you don't know at the drop of a hat? I mean, how long have you been?
You can tell someone has rhythm.
How long have you been doing sex for?
I've been doing sex since I was 14 years old.
14. How old are you now?
I am 30 years old.
So 16 years.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at sex at this point.
I've heard.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got for you.
I want the passion. I want the same amount of passion. You don't have to have the same body count, but like match my energy.
You know, like Carrie Bradshaw is good at sex. It's like Holly Treats is good at sex.
Good at sex.
Good
Good at sex.
On a bus.
What would you say?
Nose sex. It's nose sex.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Carrie Bradshaw knows sex.
What would you say? What would you say is what's your best thing? What's your best move? I know you said move, but what?
So I learned how to suck dick from the back of my throat.
I don't really know what that means.
So like basically when you're deep throating a guy, it's really hard to like suck at the same time. Like you have to be out here to suck back in, right? But I learned how to suck with like a deeper part of my throat. So you can be straight up in there and you'll feel suction while I'm licking your balls.
What kind of fucking sorcery is that?
I know. I practice a lot.
What are you, some sort of witch?
What kind of sorcery?
I'm just Jewish, babe.
What does being Jewish have to do with that?
Maybe they do say, okay, so I learned from a non-Jewish person that it's like a thing that Jewish women are known that they like to suck dick, and I've never heard that. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I've never
But
heard that.
why?
In my experience, yeah.
Because we like to eat.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's because we like to eat.
This was fun, Holly. Thank you so much.
This was fun.
I appreciate
Thank you for
coming.
having me.
Coming all the way from LA. Thank you so. Oh, can you fucking shout out your OnlyFans, please?
Yeah, so make sure to follow my OnlyFans. My free one is at treats.bae, B-A-E. And my subscription one with all of the sexy explicit videos on it is at holly.treats.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Holly. You guys are great.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.